Welcome back, everyone, to Black, and we have a special guest. This is Miss Amrit. I am Lavelle, and
I'm Dominique. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thank
hey,
you.
hey,
Whoop,
Yes, yes. So, as you guys are seeing, another special guest today. This is my dear, beloved childhood friend, Miss Amaris, but we call her Amy. Amy, I was just thinking, how did we met at Sylvan Middle School, right? That was just we was at the hall. It was passing period. Do you remember like our first conversation or how we even met?
ooh, whoa, okay. Dang. I know it was at Sylvan too, but
Uh-huh.
that whole time of my life was such a blur.
Okay.
But I think
Yeah.
it was recess. I think it was recess or something.
Something like that. And I don't know, we were our group of friends or somebody, we all kind of were all in a circle. You know how used to be in circles back in middle school and high school, you just talking
yeah.
with one another. I think that's how you and I started talking. And then we just what took off from there. Our relationship just
Oh
went
my
through it.
gosh.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes. You
So
you you've definitely been with me through some crazy times. Externally,
mhm.
you've seen the closet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you know,
Absolutely.
during those times, I've never laughed so freaking much, which I think says a lot,
Hmm.
about life
Mhm.
in general and our friendship. And girl, you're my day one. You're my heart. You're in my
I'm
heart.
Pushing. Yes. Ride or die. Look, I was telling Naya that I saw Bad Boys and it was really good. It was a good, the title is Ride or Die, and it definitely was the exact way you would think Ride or Die meant. And I loved it. But
Vroom,
okay.
vroom.
moving on, yes, you
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
like I said, Amaris is a dear friend of mine, and I'm so happy to have her here on Black to talk with us. And we're
I'm
gonna go
excited.
ahead and get right into it. And ask now, starting off with, how is your mental? So, Miss Amy, can you tell us how is your mental today?
Ooh, girl. I was thinking about that throughout the day because it's evening now, but I'm gonna say today my mental was successful. Not in the sense that it was perfect, though. Not in the sense
Mhm.
of that it was perfect at all. In fact, I had a very rocky start in the beginning, and I'm one of those people to where if my external situations aren't going a certain way, when I'm trying to put in the focus and I'm trying to put in the work and things are still going haywire,
Mhm.
that can easily affect my mood. But today was really different. And why I think it was successful is because I was able to observe my emotions in a different kind of way instead of just kind of, when your emotions are in quicksand and it's like once they start, you're just stuck in it for a
Just
long
thinking.
time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I struggled with that a lot. I still do. I'm not perfect at
Same.
all. But today I noticed like it was like a distance. Like I was able to feel everything and not be so caught up in it. And I was able to calm myself down and I'm just good now. Like I feel a lot better now and grateful, just grateful.
Yeah.
So
I love
Wow,
that.
that's what's up.
That's
That's what's up.
that's good. I love
Dang,
to
that's
hear
what's
that.
up.
Nice,
Ask
nice,
me, Dominique. Ask me.
Naya,
Oh,
Naya, how you so silly? How is your you look just
funny.
silly? How is
oh,
your mental, Naya?
girl. Okay, I wanted to say mine next because I feel exactly how you feel, Amy. Like, no cap. Like, I felt this morning, I felt like my anxiety was just coming for some reason. Like,
Mm,
I mean, it's not my time or anything, like my time of the month or anything like that. So I was just like, bruh, like, I just felt like anxiety coming upon me this morning. I was like, I don't know why, but I kind of, like you said, I was aware of it. And so like all day today, I've just been like playing really like music that's been like uplifting music. Like I like a lot of like reggae music now. I'm into the
Mm-hmm.
I watch Bob Marley, so I'm into that now.
hey.
I'm all
You look like you
right.
got a bomb ass playlist. Look like you got a bomb ass playlist.
Yes,
Girl, that's one of my
yes.
topics. But
Mm-hmm.
anyways, but yeah, so like, yeah, I really have been feeling like real, like, I don't know, like something, like I feel like I'm under attack in a sense, like my spirit's under attack. So I was like, let me combat this with some good music. Let me stay focused. And I feel good now. So I'm glad that, just know you're not alone, is what I'll say.
Yeah.
You definitely yes, girl, don't.
Hey.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
how was your mental? You look beautiful in your headscarf, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. My hair. Anyway, so
Oh,
this morning I was actually, how do I explain it? My mental was more, I was in a mean space, if that makes sense. So I was I'm a little too hard on myself at times, and I'm learning to be more nicer to myself, giving myself more grace because yesterday I was supposed to go to the gym. I go to the gym very early, like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was aimed to go there, go get a workout. My alarm went off and I said, no, I'm not doing this shit. So I knew in that moment, I'm like, okay, it's whatever. I'll go back another day. But I was my mind was punishing myself. I was getting kind
mhm.
of mean to me. Like, why did you not go to the gym? Look, you just wasted another day, or you're not gonna reach your 5 days a week. Get up, go. So I was a little down about that this morning, to where I didn't even get out of bed. So it was time. Well, I had to walk my dog first. We went to the movies. The movie started at 12:50. I didn't wake up till like 11:30. I'm like, I'm not just getting up. I was just trying to be nice to myself, giving
Yeah,
myself grace. Like, you deserve to lay down and rest. It's okay. You're not
yeah,
gonna not the end of the world, you know what I'm saying, because you didn't make it to the gym today. So what? Go tomorrow. Or later. So I just had to be calm and get my mind back on track and not be so mean to myself. I don't know what part of our brain is the mean knob. I had to be nice, like let's be
mhm,
nice to yourself. Let's be okay. Let's be cool. And yeah, so that was that. But now I'm good. I saw Bad Boys. It was funny. I was laughing, had a good time. And now I'm here talking to you ladies. So all is well. All is well, I
yeah,
will say.
for sure.
Yeah.
I definitely struggle with that too, where it's like, and it's not even like on purpose. I don't know. It's just like a lot of negativity will come like in your mind, especially if
Mhm.
you like don't hit a goal or something like that. I will be really hard on myself. But one thing that like I try to do consciously is like as soon as I like hear that negativity, I try to combat it with a positive thought. So like it don't even like really like stay in my mind in a sense. Like as soon as it come in, I'm saying something that's, oh well, I deserve this. So well, I worked on
Mhm.
that, so I'm fine. This
Yeah.
is my rest day. This is my solo date because really you did a solo date today.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. And that's a great, I think I've heard that or read that, to combat any type of negative thinking, immediately replace it with something positive. Just
yeah,
nip it in the
yeah,
bud. Yeah. So that's
yeah. But
exactly what I've been
it's I
working
mean
on.
it's harder than you think. Sometimes those negative thoughts can just
Yeah.
Habitual.
you know.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
So
it's like having a software. Like if we're the computers, right? Our software has been wired a certain way, right?
Mhm.
From like our past and our memories and our imagination start acting up and stuff. And then you get identified with those things when it's happening. So
A few moments
and
later.
in my journey is not being identified with the mind, especially because it's like the mind bullshit so much. Like you were
Mhm.
saying, Naya, like sometimes the mind will just start blabbing. It's like nobody asked. Nobody asked for this. I didn't ask for it. I don't know why you're blabbing right now. And
Mhm.
it's like you have to,
Mhm.
yeah, just create that distance.
Yeah,
I read
absolutely.
somewhere where it says like when you have a negative thought, say like, but who said that though? Who said that? Like who said
Who said
that?
that? Who said
Like
that?
who said that? Like who even said
Mhm.
that? Nobody said that, but even the enemy or whatever, whoever you say that is, devil, the enemy, whatever. Who said that? And that's not even a real thing. So yeah, yeah, we
Love
all we
that.
all have
Love
those
that.
times.
We're all doing good, but I love
Yeah, we're
to
doing
hear
good now.
that mental check. I love the transparency of that. So that's amazing. So now
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic. We're gonna get to the topic of the day, which was,
Mhm.
remind us
Oh,
again, Naya?
All right, so our topic for this episode is drum roll, please. What does America mean to you, or what does America look like to you today? Very complex
That's
subject.
deep. That's deep,
It's
man.
very deep, you know.
Yeah.
I put this in my topic jar just because I feel like it's a question that needs to be asked, honestly. And I feel like we're kind of in a time where a lot of things are coming to the light. A lot of people are learning new things about our government, things that they never knew. And, you know, a lot of people are traveling outside of the US. You see that all over TikTok now, to where they're like, you know, spend a day in the life of me in Japan and all that type of stuff. And it'd be cool to look at that stuff. So I thought it was a pretty on brand question to ask.
Mm.
So
Absolutely.
who wants to go first?
Is there any volunteers? Do we have any
Oh,
volunteers?
well, shit. I mean, y'all want me to, I'm not gonna say
You
Yes,
don't
go
eat the chips.
Girl, you got it.
And it's a perfect question, especially because we're in election year sucks, because this is when all of it's like the anger, the tension, and everything just blows up this year of emotions and arguing and division and stuff. So that's a beautiful question to ask. I think it's perfect timing. But okay, so the image that pops up in my mind when I think of America is the America flag, right?
Okay.
Now, I'm a veteran, my dad's a veteran, my husband's a veteran, a lot of friends, right? But considering the melting pot that America is, I'm thinking of multiple individuals staring at this one flag. And for every person, it's going to mean something completely different, right? Because that's what America is. Like you said, it's complex. It has a lot of history, a lot of possibility, a lot of problems. So for me, well, let me stick to how other people may feel, right? Like, I'm one of those people where it's like, I don't feel like I have the right or the authority to tell somebody how to feel when they see the American flag, right? Because everybody has had their own individual experiences that really mean something to them. Like, somebody might see the American dream like the possibility, like they came here from another country. This is their time to make a better life for themselves. Some people might see the system that F them over and F their family over. Some people might see people who've served and who died for the country. For me, I see possibility. And I think there's a lot of power in something that has possibility in it. But with that becomes like responsibility. You remember that Spider-Man quote? With a lot of power comes a lot of responsibility. You know? Yeah. Spider-Man, Uncle Ben. R.I.P. Uncle Ben.
Okay, sorry. No, sorry.
And I think, you know, with problems also comes possibilities. And that's how I see life. Like, even what we were talking about today, right? Like, I had a lot of problems that were happening around me that were happening, but also there was a possibility that I chose to you know, distance myself from it and learn and grow out of these things. So I think America is a experiment. It has been an experiment. We're very young, you know, we're still figuring things out. But I think of possibility, and I think that everybody who comes into this country has tremendous possibility within it, but also that there are things that need to be addressed. And hopefully, you know, my hope for the country is that, you know, people have discussions and we don't fall into that quicksand of what the problem is and pointing the finger and stuff, and we can grow something beautiful out of this country if we let it happen. But that's what I think of America.
Really
That was really good. That was really good.
I really liked how
yeah,
how you brought the picture like of hope in your response. That's what I really respect out of that. Even with you being a veteran, and I appreciate, because I mean, now I'm not saying all veterans, but like, you know, a lot of people who have been in the military, sometimes I feel like they feel like, you know, us civilians are like privileged and spoiled, and our like opinion doesn't matter. You know what I mean? In a
I know
sense,
what you mean. I know what you
we should be grateful of all the stuff we got, which we should, honestly. But there's still problems in America, and we're not the perfect country. So I respect your response for sure.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Just don't burn it down. We could address the problem. Just don't burn the thing down. We live here. Shit.
Burn it all down. Burn it down.
Yeah, I live here. Oh, sorry for the N-word. I'm so sorry, but I live here.
My dog, my family's here.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. No,
I'm trying to grow some vegetables.
Okay,
right.
Good.
Exactly.
So I actually wrote my response down. You know, I'm a little geek, and I thought about this because I never got this question asked. You know, and I had to really think about what does America mean to me. And to be honest with you, I didn't give a fuck at first. You know, until I had to really put some thought into it. Like, let me really look into it. So here's my response. I said, America looks like a complex tapestry of ideas and realities. It signifies freedom and opportunity, embodying the notion that anyone can thrive in their own path regardless of race. However, America grapples heavy and deeply rooted challenges with inequality, social justice, and politics, leaving many individuals feeling hopeless, unheard, and lost. That's just my grand scheme of everything going on in America, from the time I was able to think and understand of what's going on in the world to, you know, being a grown woman in her 30, and just understanding my position and role in all this right now. You know, I feel as if I'm able to go find any opportunity I want to. You just got to put the work in and understand what comes with what you want to have. You know, you got to do things you never done to get things you never had before. So, but like I said, as far as the challenges that come with America, you know, we deal with a lot of just injustices that just goes into rooted trauma of our nation and for those to come, you know, as far as we're all, like I said, well, Amaris and I are 30 now. We're approaching this as well, but you're still within the generation to know these younger kids don't even know history about what's coming, what happened, you know, in this world. So their viewpoint of what America is, they didn't live in the times of where all that shit was going on. They're just living in times now of just seeing complex ideas and races and stuff like that going back and forth, you know, and all these killings and all this women's rights. And, you know, now we weren't allowed to even get abortions at some point. That was going to happen. They're going to ban that from us. So that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. We're not on our topic yet, but that's some bullshit. But I don't know, maybe we need to rewrite the Constitution in today's times. You know, I don't want to get too far into that and the Bill of Rights, but everything is just all over the place, you know. And don't get me wrong, I was born in America. I was born in California, you know, I'm in America my whole life, but traveling and being able to see other countries and just, you feel different, you know. Amaris, you've been outside the country, you've seen other stuff, right? But no,
not at all. They put my ass in New Mexico.
As I was saying that, I thought, like, wait, Amy told me she was stationed in New Mexico. You wanted to
New Mexico. I didn't even know New Mexico was in America. I thought that was a new part of Mexico where the tourists stay.
Oh my God.
I put all overseas on my dream list. They put my ass in Albuquerque.
New Mexico. That shit cracks me up. But when you get the opportunity to travel outside the country, it's one hell of an experience. You know, for one, you just are in a whole new culture, and you see, well, from my experiences, I would say I've seen just people feel and look better. The food tastes better. The air just hits different, hits better, you know, whereas in America, it's just, we're in small, you know, we can't see shit clearly. The other countries, they know exactly what it is. They all rule within what their beliefs are. I think I was in Jamaica, and everybody says one love, you know, one love. That was just it the whole time. One love. There was no nobody there that wasn't happy that I met as a what do you call them? Not tourists. What's the
Foreigner?
no, the ones that live there,
Immigrant?
locals, a local.
Oh,
Sorry,
Oh, local. Oh,
that
yeah.
went completely over my head. They
I knew
just
what I
have a
said.
different peace and respect for how they live. And I've been to other countries as well that I just, it makes me think, why not travel outside? Oh, no, why not move to another country and see how that is?
Mhm.
I still have a lot of life to give and live. So I would like to have a new experience by maybe go try out another country. Why not? I am doing research now to figure out what would be that country for me. And right now, Costa Rica is number one on the list. It still is Central America. So it's not no third world weird stuff. Nothing against those countries, because I see people all the time, like you said, nah, come spend a day with me in Japan or come with me in Bali. And they just look like they have the simplest life,
Yeah.
and I like to just live on simple terms and boundaries. I don't like difficulties. I don't like conflict. And, being in America right now is just difficulties, conflicts, and all that type of shit,
Mhm.
So sorry to drag my response out so long, but
Oh,
that's
that's
just how I
fine.
feel.
No, no.
America right now is just going through some shit. We can be great, don't get me wrong, but I don't doesn't mean I have to stay here, until that happens. I can go and check out some other shit, and live my life and really get a fair understanding of what America meant to me and why I'm over here now and what this place has done for me compared to me living in America. Oh, you can just night and day, So
Yeah.
Yeah.
within 3 to 5 years, I might pack my shit and just go. I don't know.
Mhm. One thing I want to add, just from what you just said about like having your life in America and having your life somewhere else in a different country, I think that, okay, number one, really honestly, if you want to go back in history, all of us are foreigners in America. I mean, America is based off of foreigners. So it's like, I feel like us as a people, we should go and travel to different countries just to get a different, culture, to see, or really to figure out, if you can, where your ancestors are from and stuff like that, just to see, dang, like I'm seeing other people that I don't know has my features and whatever, or just experience a different culture. So that was just my response. One
Yeah.
thing that I like that you said, Dominique, when you said we can't see shit clearly, bruh. I feel like that is America right there. Like you can't see shit clearly over here. Like the government. This is what I wrote. This is what I wrote. Let me just get to
Go
it.
ahead. Tell us your.
So that's what I said. I said America looks like an illusion to me. People in America have always been lied to. Yes, I am thankful to be in this country where you can have freedom of speech. The idea of America and the whole point is freedom, but we aren't truly free. I said most people are zombies bound by the media, that the government and big businesses control. And I said, but the great thing is we have a choice to break free from it. However, people are so scared of being ridiculed that they would rather stay in the matrix. That's what I said. Because I feel like America has a great potential of being what we actually want it to be. But I feel like because we have so much freedom that people like choose, people would rather be enslaved than truly free. Because to be truly free, it's really going to take work to be truly free. It really takes leadership to be truly free. You know what I'm saying? And people be so lazy and they be so following the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? The wrong people are in power, I feel like. So, and they kill, the people that really is standing up for truth in America. So it's tough to like reverse that cycle because a lot of people don't want to do the inner work that it takes to actually be free. I think that if more people did that, then America could truly be a free country as it says it is.
Damn, I'm so
Definitely.
impressed with y'all. Damn, shit.
That
Y'all
was a
go.
good. No, the word choices, illusion, the matrix, being ridicule. I'm like, yes, no, I felt all that. That was a really good response too, Naya. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh shit, I'm trying to put my heart in that for real.
You did. No, you did. And I have no rebuttal against that at all. I have no
No,
rebuttal against that.
that you hit the nail right on the head. And we're young. We're such a young country, and we're
Mhm.
very immature. So I heard somebody say when a country is very young and affluent, our main priority is commerce. So like you were saying, like we're kind of like slaves. We're free, but we're slaves to the market and to the commerce and to the material aspects. We're not doing inner work. We don't, it's not even a question for us right now. But you know what? Our generation, I think this is a great time to be here though. Like the
Oh
fact that
my
we're the
God, our
millennials.
generation is so like our
I know.
generation is something special. Like honestly,
There's magic in there. It's
yeah,
in there.
it's in there.
The
Seriously,
insights in there. We're just distracted. We're just distracted right now.
that's the
Yeah.
media that does that.
Yeah.
Not this media
Absolutely.
though. Stay tuned to Black.
Yeah. No. Right. But I think we all hit a very key point about
Yeah,
how we feel. We all feel like we're in the same standpoint on this,
yeah.
but besides me, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. But
Hey, I ain't opposed to moving out of America.
Mhm.
Honestly, I just need
Yeah.
I need to step my foot in the pool and see what's.
Yes. And that's why I'm taking time now to actually travel to places that I can see myself a couple times before I really say,
Mhm.
I'm moving here. And I don't know what it is, but a lot of people are really going to Bali. And I'm like, I want to check out Bali. I want to see
Beautiful place.
Bali. Costa Rica, like I said, has been my favorite so far. And that's it. I heard Thailand looks really nice too.
I've heard
But
Thailand is really good.
yeah,
I love
Thailand
Asian
looks good.
food.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do India next year. I'm gonna be in India for about 8 months. And I
Whoa.
think I think there's a huge future with India. It's not hitting yet, but like I think we're gonna see a lot of India. But like I think it's cool if you guys go out and you can see things. But like I'm like, man, we need as many minds like you guys and people who are willing to do the work and speak about these things. I think we need as much help as we could damn get. This country needs as much help as it can get.
Mhm.
And you guys
Yes.
starting this platform and stuff. I'm like, shoot, if it's like if you go out there and you could see how things work in other places to take back, please come back. But it's like,
Yeah.
to help
help
better
them
things.
out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love those answers, ladies. Those were really good answers. So if y'all are watching this, please, excuse me, comment down below. We want to hear what your understanding of America is to you. How do you feel
Mhm.
about it? But now we're gonna go ahead and go on to what? That's some bullshit. That's some
That's some
bullshit.
bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
some bullshit. That's
Hey,
some bullshit. Hey, that's
hey,
some
hey.
bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man. Okay, ladies. Who wants to go first with their bullshit?
Um,
It's
let's
Amy.
let you guess. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the guest. Go ahead. Let us
Okay.
know.
We'll go. I'll start with my bullshit.
Tell us.
I think the bullshit that I was thinking of today, I think it's on theme with your guys' question about America. And to me, the biggest thing of bullshit is freaking division.
She said, "Ooh."
Division really is some damn bullshit because so I've been in all types of different spaces in terms of like the political sphere and the social areas of life and stuff. And one thing that I've seen is everybody has a us and a them. Like, and of course, wherever that person is in their group, everybody's the good guy, and then the other people are the bad guy. But I'm like, man, if we all really look at ourselves, that veil between us and the other person that we think is bad or feel some type of negativity towards, that veil is so freaking thin. And that thinness is only created because of our like ego and our psychological process and stuff. Like
Mhm.
even when I look at people who are doing like violent things, right, or things in society where I'm like, man, that's destructive. You're not doing. I always see things in the lens of suffering. Like to me, ignorance. Like if you're living a life of ignorance, it's like in a way it's suffering. And I know suffering because I've experienced it. I know ignorance because I still have some damn ignorance, right? But I've experienced times in my life where I was a lot more ignorant or just pain. And those things, they manifest in so many different ways. And if you just see a person for where they're at that moment, you don't have to demonize that person. You don't have to see them as some kind of like caricature of like some like villain that's trying to, because in their mind and their experience, they see themselves as the good guy as well. So it's like,
It makes sense. Yeah.
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 And I'm like, man, if people just come together honest, just drop the imagery of what that person is and the conclusions and the labels and the assumptions. If you just drop that and you talk to anybody, no matter how different you think they are from you, look, like you're saying music, right?
Mhm.
If music and food, funny enough, I don't know if it's like a tribal thing, but that could bring down so many damn walls. And
Yeah.
even if you start there and you just have discussions and you get to know where that person is from and their experiences and stuff, like you're going to see how a lot of the stuff, a lot of the drama that we create in our society and in our country and just in the world, right? Because there's wars as well, is bullshit. It really is bullshit. It's
Over some
stupid. And we're all
shit.
going to the same place at the end of the day, which we all gonna
Right.
die and going to the same earth, right?
Mhm.
All of this is so silly. That's
Yeah.
my bullshit.
That is really
Okay.
good. And dang. Oh, Dominique said something in another episode. She was like, we need to learn how to like, oh, damn. We need to learn how to discuss our disagreements healthier. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because it
Yeah.
wouldn't be so like, I don't know, so drawn out if a person would actually let a person speak, don't try to
Yeah.
overtalk them
Yeah.
and yell at a person. And people just need to learn how to communicate when it comes to those
Yeah.
type of disagreements and stuff like that and see another person's perspective. Or even look at it from a bird's eye view. Like that's one thing I constantly keep in my mind is like there's always two sides to a story. There's always the other perspective. Like my perspective isn't the end all. Is it end all be all? End all be all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that
Absolutely.
is some bullshit.
That is,
Yeah.
and I agree. I agree. A lot of us, we listen to react. We don't listen to understand the person's viewpoint. We're just taking it so personal. I could tell you some very clear and good information, but you're taking it as if I'm calling you stupid or something. Like that's not it at all. So, and then now there's a whole nother disagreement just because of that. So you gotta learn how to talk and communicate and argue healthy, without it always being so
Right.
Yeah.
Wanna fight all
All
this stuff.
that.
Yeah,
And
that
as
was
we
good.
see around the world too, that stuff could last for hundreds of years, generations upon generations of just conflict.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Why?
And then you forget what you even fighting for. Y'all just fighting because y'all just fighting.
I'm saying, and we keeping the beef too long just because we put all this time in it. Oh Lord, that's some good bullshit. I like
That
that.
is some good bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Naya.
not good bullshit, but it's bullshit.
Yeah. Miss
Yeah.
Naya, what's your bullshit? Tell me.
Okay, so this is my bullshit, y'all. So this is my bullshit. What's some bullshit to me is okay. So what's some bullshit to me is I feel like as women, men and sometimes other women, they feel like if you get cute, you getting cute to get a man or to get somebody to do something for somebody. I really dislike that to a passion. Like this person might look at this podcast. I don't care. This is my thing. Like, if I come into a setting and like, okay, I did something different with my hair, something. Just say I look nice. Don't ask me, dang, what you effing somebody? You went out on a date this weekend? Boy, I'm just looking good. Just say that.
Period.
You
Just
don't gotta
say that.
I'm doing all types of stuff. Just say I'm looking good and we can move on with our life.
Yeah.
That's so annoying to me, bruh.
I wholeheartedly agree with you on that some bullshit because it's the first thing that comes to somebody's mind. Oh, who you looking cute for? Oh, who you about to go see?
Yeah.
Nobody. I want to go and watch the movie by my motherfucking self and I want to look pretty. Shit.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Like,
That's
I
all.
hate that. And then another thing, like, if you get something new or something, they'd be like, oh, what man bought you that? What? I bought it myself. Like,
Bullshit.
dang. Like,
It's
dang.
bullshit.
That's another example of like over sexualizing things. Like, don't everything don't have to be like romanticize. Like, I mean, I can just look good for myself. Like, I don't have to go and see somebody to put on makeup or to do my lashes or to do my hair. Like, dang, y'all want me to look busted and disgusted?
Yeah,
love
you
that.
upset that I appreciate having self-love and self-care for myself. That's it.
Right.
That's it. Yeah, that's all it is. I'm showing self-love and self-care for myself. It ain't for nobody. Yeah.
You know,
And
it's
it's
interesting that you said that, Naya. I didn't even really look at this until you said that. Girl, girl, I got 3 kids. I don't have time for like all the dressing up and like getting all fancy and stuff. I'm like tomboy anyways most of the time. But sometimes you want a woman, we want to have a certain aesthetic sometimes. We don't,
Yeah.
not for
yeah.
any particular reason. We just want a nice aesthetic. But I notice about myself when I go out and I do dress up, when I leave, I feel like I kind of end up having like a wall in some way because you could see stares sometimes, or like you're perceived differently from when you're dressed up and you look really nice to when you're just
Right.
like just chilling and stuff.
Yeah.
You notice that kind of stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
damn, I can't relax all the way because I feel like you're,
Right. You
know,
judging. Yeah,
Yeah.
you judging like, don't be mad because I put it on and you ain't got it on.
That part on everything. My bullshit, y'all. Look, and I know we all can relate because we all have at least one of them. Is the fact that we can't allow dogs as dependents. I can't claim my dog as a dependent. I think that's some
Motherfucker.
bullshit. I'm sorry. It is. It is. It's some bullshit. You mean to
Bullshit.
tell me I'm taking care of this of my child, my fur baby, whatever you know, I'm a dog mom. Okay. I
Child.
made
they're expensive.
with a passion. These motherfuckers are expensive. They literally are. It's the
Right.
same format of taking care of a child. They need
It is.
shelter, they need
Mhm.
food, they need
Mhm.
water. If you don't give them any of that, what happens? They call animal services on your ass, just like
Right.
CPS. So you mean
Mhm.
to tell me, but they can get money, they get taxes back, they can be independent, but my dog can't, and you can still do the same bullshit that a child has to go through because they're getting, terrible treatment, but
Yeah.
still get claimed as a dependent on somebody's taxes. But I can't claim my dog as a dependent.
Right. And
I
you
never
know,
thought
one
about
thing
it.
I heard is a dog is a child that
Yeah.
never grows up, bruh. It
Yeah.
literally is. Like,
No.
at least with a child, eventually they can take care of themselves.
Mhm.
Dog ain't gonna fill up their hole.
Oh
Yep.
my God. I think that's some bullshit. And it's sad because there's so many dogs in shelters. I'm a strong, and if you really know me, you'll know I'm a strong animal lover. I love dogs. Dogs are my favorite. And it breaks my heart to see so many dogs homeless, and we don't do much to help because we know it's like there's no benefit. I don't know. I'm not saying like we need to make it as a money scheme to like, okay, well, we can, now that they're able to be dependents, let's go get some dogs because you may
Yeah.
not be able to treat them right. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But for those who are doing the work, to all my true dog moms and true dog dads out there holding it down, we deserve to allow these children, our fur babies, to be claimed as a dependent too. God damn it. That's it.
Bruh.
Period.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. And it's my thing, okay? So, right, so the government don't get scammed. So what they should do is we should have like every 3 months a vet checkup. They report it to the IRS. If it's good, then you get your benefits.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
I like that.
That's so
Somebody give me to
simple.
the Supreme Court. Somebody give me there.
I'm about to write a letter. Okay, I'm writing a letter because
Give it to Joe. Give it to Joe.
I am.
Give it to
Sleepy
Joe. Give it to Joe.
Is gonna hear this shit because that's yes. That was awesome. Good bullshit. Now you made a good point. Amy, you made a great point as well too. This is just This is where we live in. Unfortunately, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, we definitely reflected on the world we lived in for this episode for sure. For sure.
Absolutely.
So
And
we can get on to the next segment then, which is Dominique is going to pull the next topic.
let's see what we got. A little shaky.
A little shaky.
Shake and bake, ready?
All right, let's see what we got pulling out this jar. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh, I like this. Okay, I wanted to talk about this one. Mine says, how did you overcome toxicity? How did you overcome toxicity?
Ooh, shit.
Okay, we all
In
have
like a relationship or like
any way, shape, form, situation you want to talk about it. School, yourself, a loved one, family, shit, I don't know, outside, your car, whatever toxic situation,
whatever.
whatever. How did you overcome toxicity?
I like that.
How did
Wow,
you
yeah. I
overcome
love your guys'
Mhm.
toxicity?
podcast. These are so good. These are really good.
That's gonna be the
Girl, we're
next
so
topic
happy
of
you're
discussion.
here. Shoot.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm honored. I'm honored. Especially like you guys are, I'm giving you your flowers now, girl. Shoot. Y'all are really doing it. Great
Thank
topics.
you.
Really good topics.
We appreciate that. We want to
Yeah.
just, aim to bring ladies around charitable connections. You
Yeah.
are somebody who I deeply cherish, Amy. You know that from day one. Day one,
Thank
bro.
you.
Okay, and I can't wait to see you again. You're in Tennessee as well. I gotta make another trip out to Tennessee at some
Yeah, we
point,
all gotta leave.
Yes, y'all can help me with my fitness journey because a
Oh,
bitch got me.
Girl, Dominique gonna help us, girl.
Help,
I
help,
I got
help,
y'all. We'll get it.
help.
We're gonna get it right and get it tight. No
Yeah.
problem. No
You
problem.
know, you know.
But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. You don't want to take any more time that you already given us, Amy. We greatly
Mhm.
appreciate your time.
However much time you need, guys.
Thank you. You
Y'all got
are
my support for
amazing.
sure. Yeah.
Thank
Thanks,
you. We really
girl.
appreciate that. So we're gonna go ahead and Miss Naya, you're gonna end us with a prayer, and we'll ask you, Emerson, in a second about some of your social media handles.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So if you all could bow your heads and close your eyes. All right. Dear Father God in heaven, we thank you so much for bringing us to this wonderful, wonderful day, God. We acknowledge that we had some troubles this morning, but we thank you for bringing us through, for keeping that light inside of us to show that, it's going to be a brighter day tomorrow and a brighter day at the end of the day. So we thank you for all of our viewers. We thank you for our special guest who came here today to show us some love, and we accept that love and we are giving her all of our love as well. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Oh,
That
I
was
felt
great.
that. I felt
I
that. I
felt
felt that. I felt
I
that.
felt that. Now I always,
That
look,
felt good. That felt
I'll
good.
pray you next time because I always just be feeling your prayers. That was
Yeah.
beautiful.
No, I try, y'all. I
Yes,
try. It's my dog.
absolutely. But Miss Aaron, did you have a social media handle we can get so we can definitely give you a shout out as well for your followers to,
Yes. Yeah.
All of the houses, all of them.
All of them. Okay. Okay. I haven't not been active on social media for a while, but I will be making my return at some point. But the first plug would probably be my YouTube channel. It's called Memes Over Outrage. I talk about, kind of like the same thing, like so things about the country, social, a little bit of the political stuff. And then you can also follow me on Twitter is at Over Outrage, and then my Instagram is Amethyst Lotus 11.
I can't wait to see more of you coming alive and onto your social media. Like you say, you're taking a break. You're about to come back pretty soon.
Yeah.
Take your
The only
time,
thing that's been holding me back, girl, is my body. Girl, I gained so much weight. I'm not being mean to myself, but
Mhm,
just need to get rid of some rolls.
mhm.
Girl, awareness is key. I mean, awareness is all that it takes,
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
completely understand,
Yeah.
so many people can tell you something, but if you don't feel that way yourself, then it don't matter. No,
Right, exactly.
so I get it and I understand and I respect that. But till
Yeah.
then, we appreciate you, Miss Amy. Is there
Thank
anything
you for
else?
having me.
Yes. Naya, are we good? We have everything that we need.
Yep, we are good. Just make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe to Black Wave. Y'all heard we are at episode 5. Like, I feel like we've been doing this all our life and I'm loving it.
Yes. This is so fun.
Like that's crazy. It's crazy.
Every week I look forward to talking to you, Naya, and our special guests if we have
Yeah.
one. But either way, it's always a good time to have this. We're building on, like I said, we're on episode 5. Next week will be episode 6. In a couple months will be episode 50. It's gonna be
we're gonna be at episode 325.
okay, and just really pushing Black out there. So, we strive to bring ladies around charitable connection. So please like, subscribe, comment, and if you're watching this and would like to be a guest, email us, let us know, and we will definitely have you with no problem on our next episode. On whatever episode, we'll have more guests come on. But yeah.
For sure.
But thank you, Miss Amy. I love you
Thank
so
you.
much. Naya,
Yeah.
I love you so much, ladies. Have a great, blessed rest of your day. And that's it.